Welcome. It is the super full moon. Let me make sure I have this out. Make sure you have water with you. What's up, babies? What's up? Say that and y'all know they're here. Hey, Kens. I seen your email and I'm gonna get back to you. Today has been a busy day. Those that are waiting for the banishing baths, I set them out today. Look at your email. You have the tracking number. Okay. And we'll go over more about that tonight at the session. Tonight is the Patreons. We're doing a burning ritual for the super full moon. So that's tonight. It's probably, I'm gonna do it behind with the timing. So right after this, that's when we want to just go over there and do the session, the ritual. For that ritual, you would need like a candle, a tea light candle, if you have one, some paper to burn, and something safe to put the burning in. If you want to do it outside, I'll see how I feel. I might do it outside, but I'll probably do it in. We'll see. I hope you all are well and safe. And feeling amazing. Okay. Divine Source, great ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest light, we welcome your presence into the sacred space. May this session be a vessel for healing, clarity, and transformation. Let every word spoken and every energy exchanged be aligned with the highest good of both parties. May wisdom flow effortlessly, and may protection and love surround us. We release all that no longer serves and open ourselves to divine insight and truth. Ashe. Right now, I want you to let go. Be completely still. Let control of your body go. Just be still. If your body want to move around, let it be free. Go with the flow of your body right now. Whatever it's doing, just let it. Now I want you to focus on your breathing. This super full moon, harvest moon in Aries, is demanding you to release 111. As I look up, it was 111. It's demanding you to release. Your soul is over wherever you're still holding on from the past. It is demanding, and you're going to demand it. Like I said, after this session, we're going to go to the Patreon and do the burning ritual to release it, let it go, purge a little bit deeper with a ritual, or you could do it at home with yourself. But today is a good day to do a nice burning ritual, or you can literally, if you don't, you can work with the water. So you can write what you're releasing on some toilet paper with a Sharpie marker, flush it down the toilet, release it. Your soul is demanding it. Okay? So we're going to begin the session with 5-5-5 breaths, where we inhale for 5, hold for 5, and then we exhale for 5. Let us begin. Inhale. Exhale. again, inhale. Hold. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. And breathe. Release what no longer serves. Release the control over your body. Allow it to flow exactly how it's flowing. You could also use this time, full moons, 111 again. Full moons, it's very good to rotate your hips. Counterclockwise full moon, new moons are clockwise. To help release that stagnant energy in the root and in the sacral. Move your hips around counterclockwise in a circular motion to release some stagnant energy. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe, why didn't I say Ashley? Ashley kept coming in my head. And I see a name Ashley on here. Welcome. Welcome. You are in the right place at the right time. You may be new here, but you're in the right place at the right time. You're going through a major, I'm specifically talking to Ashley because your name came in my head before I seen it. You're going through a transition right now. So you have been feeling real tired, lethargic. You're shedding your old self. Pay attention to what you are no longer tolerating. Something in you want change. And I'm glad you're here. I'm gonna just say that. I'm glad you all are here. But being as though that name kept coming to my head and I didn't say nothing, yeah. You are asked to have courage. The week ahead yesterday with TikTok was having courage this week. So this week, have courage with whatever shift you're going through, whatever change that is happening. Try your best to not be in that shocking stage for long, because it's not like a shock that's like, it's a transformation someone's going through and they didn't expect it to be this way. So Victoria may be significant. See, I'm not even going to hold any more names. I don't know if this is a message for Ashley or someone. It says Ashley loves you. So I don't know if you love it alive or whatever. Ashley loves you. Maybe that's a message for somebody else that's involved with somebody named Ashley. But that was the original message before I saw that name. is your time to speak your affirmations of things that you're releasing and letting go. What do you need inner peace with? What do you need inner peace with? Some need peace with finances. That could be something too that you want to release. You want to release the fear of debt, the fear of money. Some ask for a certain lifestyle, but are you really prepared for that lifestyle? Are you nervous about paying bills now? Because if you're manifesting financial stability, you got to become stable now. You got to start becoming organized to make that action and those steps towards financial freedom. Are you getting knowledge on financial literacy? That keeps coming up in the chat, in the lives too. Financial literacy. Ask your guides to lead you in those directions. Not every time we got to release the actual person. Sometimes we got to release an old belief system. How we used to believe things work. Ashe. Because somebody needs peace in their heart. You may feel tingles all over your body. That is the Reiki energy. Allow it to flow. I go with the flow. To accept this Reiki energy, type I accept or yes, or you can say it to yourself. Allow the energy to flow and release what no longer serves. Whatever comes up, allow it to come up with ease. Don't try to push it back down. Be at peace with your past. In order to move forward, you have to make peace with the decisions that you made. Hey, Sandy. Long time no see, honey. Hi, Jennifer. I have been thinking about that lately. It's taking a course on financial literacy. So, Jennifer, that is the next step. You're on the right path. You're choosing to break that generational curse of financial literacy. It wasn't taught to them, so you can't blame our ancestors for not knowing. It wasn't taught to them. We have to teach. We're the generation that have to teach ourselves. I feel like I resonate with you about you having to learn this on your own. You wasn't taught spirituality, taught how to love yourself. You had to learn it on your own. And with those type of journeys, you gotta go with ease and take it easy on yourself. Don't go so hard on yourself when you have to learn a mistake again, because lessons is what brings the wisdom. You gotta have the experience to learn the lesson. Oh, that's what's up, Sandy. I accept this Reiki Healing. Ashe, Sandy. I have something for you. Sandy, email me, and I have something for you. Each of my lives, I'm giving out a free subscription at the end of each live. It's the number 1 to, I have to write that number down. Let me write the number down. Number 1 through 100. And you will really want to come to tonight's session because we're doing the burning ritual. So if you're already a member, I'm gonna do a free live for the free members and the tiers. But for this live, I'm going to give a free subscription to the Sacred Circle and the other tiers. So yeah, number 1 through 100. If you're not already part of the tiers, you can put your number in the chat at the end of the session. I'll let you know what time to put it, but Sandy, you can email me though. It's a couple that I haven't seen in a while that I have gifts to give. Let go of whatever happened today. It does not matter. It already happened. Someone made a very important financial decision today. Your guides said that was what you were supposed to do. Forever, whoever that was for, you made it was like a tough decision financially, and yep, you're on the right path. It's a completion of something. Like, at least you don't have to worry about that. Let's begin another set of 5-5-5 breaths, where we inhale for 5, hold for 5, and exhale for 5. When we inhale, we use our diaphragmatic breaths, and that's belly breaths, where we inhale, our stomach expands out, hold, exhale, stomach goes in. Last breath is where you're going to hold it. I'm going to have you hold it the longest. Focus on what you need to release, whatever energy that is, whether it's the energy within you, whatever that energy is. Think about it, and as we release it, let it all go. Like, literally visualize with your eyes closed that energy leaving your mouth, and the universe it's released to the universe. It's not yours to carry anymore. Your spirit wants you to know that whatever that is that's in your gut, whatever that memory that keeps coming back, you no longer have to carry that burden. You remove some sort of karmic debt. You paid the karmic debt already. You can let go of the memory. The debt is paid. Okay? Very specific. That's what's up, Jennifer. I'm learning how to be gentle with myself. It has been hard to shed my old identity. Facts. That has been with me for all my life, exactly. But now you're ready to level up. Period. In all ways. Let us begin. Hold. Exhale. Again, inhale. Hold. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. And breathe. Breathe. And breathe. Allow the emotions to come up, to be released and set free. Your inner child is so proud of you. Every step you take to get higher and higher in your divinity, your inner child is so proud of you, because that's adventurous stuff. That's an adventure. To learn yourself and get to know who you are, who you truly are, to be in your authenticity is adventurous. Because life then is this big adventure. You start noticing things. You start realizing spirit more. You start taking those chances that you used to fear. You start realizing fear is a low vibration. It's beneath you. And you'll have that self-awareness now, like, okay, I'm human. So when those energies do come to me, I check in with myself. You feel what I'm saying? You pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to who you're around, because you absorb energies. And sometimes you take that energy home with you from work or from the grocery store. You know? Somebody's getting more in touch with your roots and how your roots express spirituality. And somebody's going to have to like dig a little bit, because I'm not talking about a religion. I'm talking about an actual spirituality. And you can also be in a religion too. You can be in religion and practice spirituality too. But for somebody it's not that direction you want to go, you're going in a direction where you're more free. Because it's more than one ancestor that flows through your blood. You're tapping into ancient ancestors. So when you tap into ancient ancestors, you can be drawn to do many different things that resonate. Hey, Shakira. Oh, you said I'm sitting here. Yeah, I'm running behind a little bit. So I did have this posted on the Patreon, this live. Running behind a little bit. But actually, I'm right on time. Y'all know how my flow is. I'll get there. So for Patreon tonight, we're doing a burning ritual. So make sure you have your piece of paper, if you have a tea light or anything to burn it with, or if you want to do the water method, a Sharpie marker and some toilet paper so you can flush it down the toilet, or you can bury it in the earth. You feel me? We are doing that tonight, right after this. that is resonating for you, Sandy. It's good to burn dragon's blood at this time. The sage dragon's blood, if somebody has some. It's good to cleanse right now. But this energy is going to flow to you too. But somebody may need to cleanse their home, especially if you've been arguing a lot, like arguments and just tension. Could be a little bit of negative, stagnant energy in your home. Clear the cobwebs. Burn a nice, fresh candle, nice scented candle, and do your cleanses and your sages. Hey, Giselle. I'll get there. Do our final set of 5 breaths. Inhale for 5, hold for 5, exhale for 5. With the last round, you're going to hold it in as long as possible. Visualize what you are no longer accepting, what you want to release. What are you demanding out of your life? And set it free. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Hold. Exhale. And breathe. Breathe. And breathe. Tiger's Eye will be really, really good for somebody to balance their negative energy. Should get that. Okay. So let's get into some angel numbers. Matter of fact, let's talk a little bit about the supermoon. Took some notes. So the supermoon's period occurs when basically the moon is closest to the earth, so it looks the biggest. Well, my angle, I can't see it right now, but it looks the biggest. Moon is the closest to earth, making it the light brighter, and its energetic influence feels strong. So today probably have been a little chaotic for somebody, but I feel like it's more with somebody, because it's the same energy that keeps coming out. It's more with somebody's temper. A lot of somebody's test is with the energy that they carry and that they project. So if you're projecting negativity, or if you're having a bad day and you project that energy of that day out, it's just going to bounce right back to you. And usually during super moons, super full moons, a lot of things that we're hitting may come to the light. So maybe you've been getting a lot of like downloads, insights, aha moments, breakdowns of things that happened in the past that caused disturbance in your life, like those type of reflections, emotions, subconscious patterns, and inner truths. Because this is also the harvest moon, a full moon close to the autumn equinox, expect clarity, unveiling, and an opportunity to see what has been hidden, both within yourself and in your relationships. So a lot of things, I don't know if y'all just saw that orb that just went by. A lot of things is coming to the light, okay? We'll get into like the, well, I could do a couple of journal prompts right now. So the super full harvest moon in Aries eliminates courage, confidence, and renewal. So like last week, how I was saying, no, yesterday, I think I was saying this week is about being courageous, having like a lion heart with something where it has to do with a bunch of other people, and you being put on a spot for something. Having confidence, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So maybe somebody got to speak in front of a bunch of people. Somebody has court too. This fiery moon encourages us to release fear, guilt, and hesitation. All that holds us back from standing in your authentic power. Aries energy inspires bold new beginnings and emotional bravery. Remember that card came out yesterday too. Helping us reclaim our voice, our fire, and our purpose. Use this time to reflect, let go, and set your spirit free. I know we were talking about that earlier. The light of the moon magnifies what you're ready to heal and empowers you to step forward unapologetically. So stand your ground, stand on what you believe in. You're about to be tested. But like I say, faith isn't real unless it's tested. Well, that's what I like to say, but it's a quote. Faith isn't real unless it's tested. So you're about to get tested. Maybe somebody should work with pine cones. Pine cones is for a lot of things. Protection, ward off negativity. It symbolizes the pineal gland, the expansion of the pineal gland. So it's good for the third eye, having the awareness right now. So maybe somebody should work with pine cones. That is going to start being in my packages that and like I said earlier, I don't know if you just got in here and you have a banishing package on the way. That's what held me back. That's why I'm backed up. I had to go to the post office to make sure y'all shit is out and y'all ready, because this for October the 10th and 11th, you need to be manifesting. This is where we're getting out the gunk. You feel me? Because especially if you've been seeing a lot of 111s and 1111s, use this portal on Friday and next Saturday to focus on your desires. Start using the portals. So we're going to do the burning ritual tonight. So I'm gonna do a couple angel numbers and give you journal prompts, and I'm gonna give you a couple more journal prompts on. Matter of fact, I'll do the journal prompts. I'll leave it on here just in case anybody in here that's not going to the Patreon tonight. One journal prompt. What fears? This is something that you can write right now. This is what you're going to be releasing. What fears or limitations am I ready to release under this Aries moon? Maybe somebody should use that. Line around. What fears and limitations am I ready to release under this Aries moon? How can I honor my truth more fearlessly moving forward? How can I honor my truth more fearlessly moving forward? What new beginnings am I ready to welcome after this release? What new beginnings am I ready to welcome after this release? 44. Have you been seeing a lot of 44s? I have. Hey, Tammy. You're welcome, Tam. I can't wait either. And when I tell you those directions, that's what made me take so long. Because I wanted those directions to be so precise that you really don't even have to hit me up. Because the directions is so clear. So clear. That's just how I am. I like to have directions and what to say and stuff. So everything that you need is right there, what you need to say. Make sure you first read the card, because that starts the ceremony. So when you first open everything, open the card first. Okay? But you can email me, but all the directions is on there. I'm excited for that for you. And you know I'm going to follow the to the T. I know you is, and I know you're going to hit me up, Tam. Which is you can. I don't care. I would want you to. Because I really, really want this for you. You need to be focused. You really need to be focused because you right there. You've been rocking out too. Since you know what I mean? When I first started this. And I seen the transition in your shit. Like blessings start to happen. And look, you have to learn the lessons to awaken from it. So you learn what you got to do and just don't do it no more. And then keep going, period. Dust that shit off and keep going. I'm so excited for you. Yeah, okay, so now let's get into some angel numbers. We'll talk more about this on the Patreon. Angel numbers. What does the collective need to know for the super full moon, harvest moon? Are you excited? I feel like somebody is excited. 44 again. I feel like somebody's excited. Make sure you have that excited feeling no matter what's going on right now. Get excited. Is there a way without a candle? Yes. So you can write it on a piece of toilet paper with a Sharpie marker on the toilet paper and flush it down the toilet. That's still using water. Because we're going to have something to say before we release it, burn it, or whatever you want to do. Because some people, you can even put it back in earth. That's still using the elements. Yeah, because not everybody's comfortable with fire. So most water signs like to use water or whatever. So, okay. So what is the message for the collective under this super full moon in Aries? No toxicity. Angel number 514. No toxicity. Release that shit. Detoxify your relationships. Your guides want you to remove toxic patterns from your relationships. There is a need to review a current relationship and make a change for the better. If you cannot mend it or move forward, it's okay to let it go. Light a white candle and thank your angels for protecting you. Detoxify your relationships. Angel number 170. And if you have any angel numbers you want me to say, because y'all's be resonating with mine too. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. 170, present moment. Make time to notice messages. Make time to notice messages. You are getting many messages from your angels, and they are asking you to be present to notice them. They note that your life is busy lately, and it's interfering with your connection to the divine. Take a look at your schedule today and carve out some time to be present, to be still. Is there a 2428? I don't know. This is a 4-digit book. I can see if it's in here. I don't think so. See, they got 6, 7, 8, 9, but let's see. They got a 6, 5, 4, 3. I don't think I came across the 20, 21, 21, 23, 20, 24 what? Oh no, they got a 2468, but not 2428. I can do 24 and 28 for you. 7, all right, I see 717. Is that your favorite one? I know that's the fuck right. 717. Fortune smiles. 44. I see 64. Take your prize. A gift from your angels is being sent your way, so prepare to accept it. Fortune comes by way of good friendship, kind words, and opportunities that serve your highest self. See them for what they are and bask in gratitude. Say a prayer today to your angels, thanking them in advance for the blessings they send you. You said that works? 24, 20, let me see what 24 is 68. Or no, you said 24 and then do 68. I mean 28. I'll do that. 727. Live truth. Say what is authentic to you. Remember, we're talking about authenticity. 44. Your guides note that you've been holding back, not only from saying the things that you need to say to others, but also from saying what needs to be said to yourself. Lie in meditation with your hands on your throat chakra. You want some extra move. Repeat this mantra. I express myself. My voice is strong. I express myself. My voice is strong. I express myself. My voice is strong. Sending you that beautiful energy. Let's do 28, 24, 28. 24, goal setting. What you want should reflect who you are. What you want should reflect who you are. When you are setting goals, your angels remind you that they must be authentic. So what word we keep saying during this session? Authenticity. When you are setting your goals, your angels remind you that they must be authentic to you. Where in your life might you be doing things that sound good to others, but not yourself? Review your goals today and make sure they feel in line with your soul journey. Tap into that intuition. Start trusting your gut more. If you don't feel like something is right, then it's not right. If you don't want to do something, you don't have to people please. 28. Clear that throat. See worth. Make what you have enough. You have been asking for what you want, but your angels want you to look around and really appreciate what you already have. Gratitude creates abundance. I'm going to repeat that. Gratitude creates abundance. When you wake up in the morning, grateful. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for a wonderful day. I'm grateful for this bed I sleep in. I'm grateful for lights. I'm grateful for the sun, for oxygen. Have gratitude in your heart, and it'll help with the abundance. It'll speed up something for you. Create a list in your journal today, starting with I am grateful for, and include everything you can think of. Like I was just saying, anything. Look around, be grateful, and always have that energy in your heart. You're welcome, Cian. That's what you are for me. Thank you for my blessing. Ashe. Angel number 574. Different approach. Break it down. Change your perspective on the present problem you are facing. You can break it down into smaller parts by avoiding being overwhelmed. Take a step back today from the actual problem and see it as a whole. Then break it down into manageable parts. So take a step back today from the actual problem and see it as a whole. Then break it down into manageable parts. One more. Angel number 458. In person. It's time for human-to-human connection. Your angels want you to work on your interpersonal skills. Human-to-human connection is necessary in your life presently. Make a plan to meet with a friend, attend that happy hour you've been dodging, or get to your book club this week in person. And I do want to start doing this because I have so many books that I would love to read with y'all. But we would have to do that on Discord. And I will always link that into the Patreon. Okay. So that's the angel numbers. Oh my God. I was just talking about trust my gut today and teaching my daughter about intuition as well. On point. Girl, you in alignment. The 28 is crazy as well because I need to be reminded. Thank you so much that it hit me. And that's why I'll be asking y'all if y'all have angel numbers. And I like how like everybody thinks that you have to have 555, 111s, 222s. Sometimes 99. So you could be seeing 99 and 55. If you're seeing those numbers especially together, or let's say you're driving and you see a car and their license plate is 99 number on there and it's a 55 right next to it. Or you'll see a car 77 and 77 behind it. Pay attention. So numerology is very significant to somebody. Maybe you need to tighten up on that. Tighten up on numerology and understanding the spiritual meaning behind numbers. Because 28 and those like double digit numbers and single digits hold power too. See how it resonates? Like, seriously. Okay, now we're getting into the collective read for this week ahead. And right after this, we're going, click the link in the bio. We're going on Patreon to do the burning ritual. And I may tap in a little deeper. I may give one. I'll do one card on this just in case somebody's not, if you, not everybody's into rituals and nothing like that. So I'll pull one of my soul flow cards that I usually use in my sessions, but I'm being called to do it right now. So enjoy, whoever, take what resonates when that energy come out. Message for the collective. Look, speak up. My bad, y'all. Y'all know usually I have it to where y'all can see it, but speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. Perfect time to release it. And even right now, the Reiki energy is still flowing. So as you get your aha moments, if you feel like I'll release this, release it. Let it go. You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. Maybe somebody needs to burn some nag champa, like the cones, the nag champa, cleanse your home. Nag champa is very, very, very powerful for clearing out negative energy in a home. Looks like this. Neg Champa. They have the incense too, but I like the combs. Yeah, speak good. Healing. We got healing out here. Self-love. Pouring into yourself. Nourishing yourself. This came out yesterday. Warrior spirit. Warrior spirit. Oh my God, courageous heart. The same cards came out from yesterday. What is this? Having that lion heart. That courageous heart. That's what this Aries super full moon and all that, that's what it's all pointing towards. So warrior spirit, relentless commitment to challenges, approaches life as a personal battle, here to master your forceful nature. You probably have been in your masculine energy for a long time. That was created. Your ego built that up during childhood, unconsciously. So you tapping back into your self-love is going to bring more of a balance with the masculine and feminine energy we all have, but we all need that balance with it. You still need to pour into yourself, no matter how, because I'm getting the energy of somebody that would rather, they're more comfortable in their masculine energy, but you still have to balance it out with your femininity. Pouring into yourself, loving yourself, every part of you. And that takes healing. It does. It takes healing. Because a lot of things you thought you were wrong for because someone wanted you to think that. So you holding on to burden that's programmed for you to believe. And it's been like this for a long time. But something in your spirit is only keep coming up in your mind for you to release right now. It's not to haunt you. It's not to keep reflecting on the pain. It's so when the pain comes back, it no longer disturb or cause any dis-ease to the body. Because when you master that type of healing, that's when you can help someone else that you can feel went through that same thing. You feel what I'm saying? You're mastering your healing right now. So warrior spirit, courageous heart. So I will be posting, I didn't post it yet, but I will be posting yesterday's live on the Patreon. That is part of with the tiers offer. Anybody that missed TikTok live, it's going to be on the Patreon. And they be so lit. So courageous heart. It takes courage to follow your heart, especially when the path is unknown. Your heart knows the way. Trust it and let it lead you to your true destiny. Trust it. And in order to trust it, you got to cleanse it. Self-love. And this is how we cleanse it. Self-love. Maybe somebody needs to put their feet in a river. I feel like somebody lived near some like water, live water. Somebody need to put their feet in some live water. You are worthy and deserving of all the abundance in the universe. Treat yourself with the love and respect you desire, and others will follow suit. And the last one was healing. And it's crazy because behind this person, it looks like it's the harvest moon. This is what you're going to be doing. Somebody's life, yo, I promise you. And it looks like, hold on. Because not every card on here has moons behind it. Every last one of these cards have an orange moon, like a full moon. This harvest moon, you are not doing what you used to do no more. You're really releasing it. You're not frauding. You're not acting. No, you're really doing it. It is time. You are done. You are ready to be on your new timeline. Don't fight the change. Do not fight the current. Go with the flow. And I really feel like you're going to be going with the flow now. You're going to figure out what you love to do. You know what everyone, because you're such a people pleaser, that you know what everyone else loves to do, but you still have to learn what you love. Someone could be like biracial. Somebody, you You need to pour into yourself, and maybe it's hard to understand your lineage. So maybe your parents didn't talk about things, so you had to learn a lot of your health and all that on your own. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, speak up though. Speak up. Stand your ground. Protect your energy. Well, y'all know I gotta go with this deck. It's my favorite. Message for the collective. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed a bunch of your messages. Oh wait, hold on. You said you've been seeing a lot of 777s. Let me see what that is real fast. 777's hard. Now, if you've been seeing 777, let me bring this book out. Incredibly lucky, momentum, and magnetic. So you really gotta pay attention to your thoughts, because that's like alchemist energy, to where the universe is telling you, okay, you're in a lucky energy right now. So there ain't no time for fear and no time for doubt, because you can cause stagnation in that. Is everything going your way right now? That's because you're extremely lucky at the moment. And your angels want to bring your attention to it. Pressure luck a little as things are most likely to work out in your favor. If you're not yet feeling extra lucky, things are about to turn around in a big way. You will also see this angel number when you've been muddling along and feeling sluggish. Momentum will soon pick up. Somebody was going through an ascension. That's why you felt lethargic. So if you dig deep and push, you'll see things start to move. Your angels also love to send this number when you're about to become the center of attention. Your magnetism is high. You could launch a website, podcast, or business now, and it's sure to be successful. The affirmation is, I am a magnet for luck, health, and abundance. I am a magnet for luck, health, and abundance. Somebody's name could be Marshall or Michael. Maybe you work with Archangel Michael. Marsha or Martha, maybe significant. I'm a magnet for luck, health, and abundance. That part. I would love a book club. Yo, I'm down. Say less. I will put the first book, and we could start off. I said this in my other live. We could start off with. We'll talk about it on a Patreon, because I have to get the book. Yeah, I've seen it. 24 and 28 are my numbers. I was 24 when I got clean and sober and decided to go to rehab. Go off. On June the 24th, my clean date is 6/28. My daughter was supposed to be born 2/28, but was born 2/24. Ashe, my grandma passed. Aww. 6/28, and we had her funeral on 6/28. My nephew was born on 5/28. Oh, girl. And I met him when he was 8 months old. Oh, wow. That's powerful, Jennifer. Numbers is very significant. So that message must be for you, where start understanding more about numerology, the spiritual meaning behind numbers, the power in numbers. Next Wednesday, we're going to start the Divine Nine, understanding being as though this is the year of the nine, all these portals with the nines, that it's just a nine, a changing year. We're going to start with the Divine Nine, the power behind nine. That's on next Wednesday. What is today? Today is Monday. So this Wednesday. Dragon, this is about the super full moon energy, what to expect, what people need to release and let go and heal. It's a pretty dope session. And Reiki energy is still flowing. Girl, you are speaking to me. But I'm tired of being in my masculine energy. I want to embrace my feminine energy. And you will. Through self-love, self-care. Getting into spiritual baths also. Journaling. Getting out. Tapping back into the inner child. Where it all started. Everything starts with the inner child. How was we programmed? How was we taught to believe? And most of the time, especially when you're people pleasing, you were raised off of somebody else's belief system and was fighting your own. Maybe you wasn't heard as a child. Maybe you tried to speak and they belittled you. Maybe they didn't believe you when you said things. Like stuff like that. Like sometimes people, you know how they be like, oh, you a liar. But those type of, like when that happened to certain kids, it's because when I told you the truth, you didn't believe me. So somebody, and then you probably already had like an imaginary brain to where you, let me stop. But that's going to resonate with somebody. What was I even talking about? Because I was going time deep on it. You've been working with Archangel Michael too? Confirmation. Hey, Angel 111 with the confirmation. Okay. What is the message for the collective for this week? So y'all know what to release already. Y'all know what to do already. Y'all know where y'all at. Healing, self-love, warrior spirit, courageous heart. Don't let nobody test you. Don't let nobody test your gangster. Because they're going to try to shoot for the heart. Balance. Somebody needs to balance their sacral chakra. So a lot of it is with your confidence, your sexuality, loving your body, loving who you are, what you see in the mirror. So a lot of this is with mirror work that somebody's going to be doing. Follow my Patreon. It's one of my favorites that I did thus far. I forgot what I named it. But it's the one with the river and you just hear the water in the background and I'm saying the meditation in the background. I had that on this YouTube too. I forgot what I named it though. That will help somebody just to listen to it, because the way this somebody needs to listen to water or a stream. You need to be in nature. Maybe if you know where it's a waterfall, a nice small waterfall, just to listen to that and just allow that energy. When you hear that water clashing against the rocks, just release. Visualize that being the tail end of your because it's the kundalini. So somebody's going through a kundalini or they're about to. And if you visualize that river, that waterfall at the tail end of at your tailbone, that's where your tailbone, the end of your spine, to flush that. Maybe somebody can do some root chakra work. I'm hearing somebody do like the like doing those mantras. That's going to help out more too. Light the candle of grace. Light the candle of grace. Maybe somebody is literally going to be doing some candle work or just releasing ritual. Someone wants to move across the bridge. Confirmation, do it. 34, this is not even a book. 34 could be significant. Somebody could be 34 or this moment calls for grace. We can't force, compel, or dictate grace. It arrives by itself on the coattails of surrender. In a society that profits from you feeling less than, you might believe that strength comes from performance, success, and dominance. But nature wants you to know that prowess and power, I don't know if that is supposed to say prowess, and power, and your own unique creative spark come from balance between the active will and surrender surrender to what is. Hold on, let me read this over. This moment calls for grace. We can't force, compel, or dictate grace. It arrives by itself on the coattails of surrender. In a society that profits from you feeling less than, you might believe that strength comes from performance, success, and dominance. But nature wants you to know that prowess and power and your own creative spark come from balance between an active will and a surrender to what is. Refuse to take things personally. See yourself as part of the living organism of nature. Accept what is. While engaging your creativity to shape your personal reality, between those opposite energies lies grace and fierce, tender flame of your soul spark. And that's crazy. That's the my first tier is called Soul Spark. Let's see. Which refuses to be snuffled out even in the darkest times. Keep that flame going. Find your spark again. Get in your playful energy. Stallions are free. I don't know why I'm saying the stallion, but stallions are free spirited. They like to run freely. Get in that energy. You've been feeling drained lately, but I feel like you're going to find the light, and I feel like somebody's third eye is opening more, or it is open. Okay. So let me see real quick. Week ahead, and then we're going to close. And what did I say I was going to do? Oh, no, I said I'm not going to do this one. I'm going to do, yeah, because you're walking away. 8 of Cups. We only leave his eye feet. 8 of Cups, you're leaving something behind. You're walking away. That's what you're doing this week. So that's confirmation. Hey, Ty Campbell. Oh my God, the energy is so common. I feel like I'm in heaven, I swear. Ashe. I agree. So many confirmations. Oh, that's what's up. I'm definitely be watching this live tomorrow. Just did really powerful mirror work today. First time. Confirmation. Confirmation. It's everywhere, honey. All right, what's the message for the collective? And thank y'all so much, because I did say I was going to start Patreon at 7. But we just going to jump on there, do the ritual. So you have your paper and stuff ready. All right, what's the message for the collective? The card that came out. I feel like somebody's tapping into their genes. They're tapping into their ancestry. I feel like somebody's also doing like law of attraction, because you're going to be healing financial poverty or generational poverty. Someone you either you had trauma to the head or something like that. A concussion. But I feel like take what resonate. I feel like you're more conscious than ever, but people is making it seem like it's because you had yeah. They're making it seem like 44. They're making it seem like you're crazy. But you're really tapping into God-like energy. You're going to be, maybe you're studying the Morse code. Maybe you get, lights flickering and stuff or whatever, and your guides are using that to connect with you. That is going to be very specific. Give me more. Someone could have been, okay, so it could have been an accident and your head hit the window with the some trauma to the head. With someone on the other side, if that happened to someone that's on the other side, they've been trying to connect with you. Yeah. It's giving Pisces energy, but it's also giving, like, because Pisces is very spiritual. They're psychics. They can see the dead, so maybe you can see, or your mediumship abilities are starting to happen. Confirmation. With someone you're healing, how can I say that? Trauma as a child, some sort of sexual abuse is coming up for you to release. Take what resonates. Yeah. This could be from multiple people, both sides of the family. It's coming up for you to release. You were so innocent. I don't want to say that on this Patreon, but I mean, maybe I'll say it on Patreon. I need to get into this one because this one, they forced me to say exactly what I need to say, and sometimes it could be a little too much for like TikTok and YouTube. But you're going to get through it. Maybe you need to work with some amethyst. Put amethyst in your pillow. If you want to remember your dreams too. Someone's been watching you. If you have content, they've been watching. They see how free you are, but they are cautious of what you would say. With someone else who's definitely a water sign, you never felt real protected from a mother figure. You always had a lot of voices in your head, but you didn't know you were a medium the whole time. You're an empath too. Someone needs to eat more leafy greens right now. If you are trying to maybe do a little fast, like don't eat as much meat right now. Eat more leafy greens and live foods to have a better connection. With someone else, you need to cleanse because you get a lot of negative thoughts. Like, you know how when you were younger and it seemed like literally it was loud in your head? I'm getting somebody that used to, like, they would try to go to sleep and it just was this loud, like, it's loud. I can't explain it. It's just, it was like this loudness in your head. You need to get back in your playful energy. It's like your inner child wants to come out and play. You locked your inner child in way too long, but you're going to let it out. You're getting more and more conscious because you're going to start diving more deep into self. You're heavily protected too, but you're also heavily watched. It's like protection and people being nosy and wanting to see you transform, but still cautious of what you would say. Somebody is real cautious of what you would say because it would make them look like they're the liar. Remember how I was talking about somebody always making somebody seem like they're a liar? And it's like, you were always made to look like the liar in your family or whatever. And if you come out with this truth, but I feel like you are because it's part of your story. It's not like you're going to say the person's name, but you're going to say that energy and it's going to trigger someone else and their karma is going to start. I feel like you felt like they got away with something. But you know, God sees everything. Everything is perfect timing. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. The blood is not on your hands. Maybe you always felt like it was. The trauma you carried And it definitely started as a child. It absolutely started as a child. You carried a lot, you've seen a lot happen. You had to grow up very fast. I'm getting a female that needed to know how to do certain things at a certain age. Like, you know how when you reached your period. I feel like that happened prematurely. And I'm gonna just say it like that. Trigger warning. In all my lives, just always know trigger warning. But whatever energy comes up, it comes up to be released. That it shows, it shines the light of what is holding you back, the root of it. And like I said before, a lot of your trauma is repeated trauma. And sometimes you're the one that has to carry that weight and to heal from it, because the ancestors didn't. I hope that makes sense. But they're saying you don't have to, you can give it to the universe, give it to God, let it go, release it. It's not your burden to carry. It was never yours to carry. It was programmed for you to believe it was. Okay? So that's what you're writing down on that paper and releasing. So, hey, David Bond. It had to be a concussion. It had to be a concussion? No, that's the feeling that it gave me. Because I said, with somebody that was in a car accident, with somebody it was actual, some type of trauma to the head. It was trauma to the head where it was somebody bled. Or it was like trauma to where it could even been somebody knocked you out, or for a second you saw black, something. It gave me it's given with somebody, it was definitely a car accident, but it was some sort of trauma to the head to where it honestly knocked sense into you. This comes up a lot too. With somebody, either you had a miscarriage or an abortion, the baby's coming back. You missed that energy. Perfect timing for everything. Perfect timing for everything. This is a soul that's looking into the portal. Maybe it look a little bit better that way. Waiting to return. Perfect timing. Okay. So now we're going to make sure you click the link in the bio. We're going to head over to the Patreon where we're going to do a burning ritual. So the burning ritual, and I'm going to pull, collect the pull. So the burning ritual is you literally getting a piece of paper, and like you said, somebody else said they didn't want to use flame. You can flush it down the toilet. Take a Sharpie marker, get some toilet paper, write what you're releasing, flush it down the toilet, give it back to the water. Fire, water, earth, use the elements. And you can also speak it, but it's more a visual thing that the ritual is for the subconscious. I'm going to tap out of that trauma to the head. You know, the situation would chill clearly. Tap it out. This was beautiful. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I'm going to get out of here, and we're going to go straight to Patreon. Peace.